Okay, I only got 4 dice this time. I have a guaranteed done though. I'm gonna see what this ship dock's doing. Holy shit, I need a +1 in engage. Even the merchants know these fragments are overpriced. But are they willing to admit it? You'll get one chance to see. If I... Oh. There's... If I can get the... Ooh. Okay. If I can get the thing done, done learning about the ship, I can get +1, shove it into engage. And then +6, guaranteed lower prices. Oh, rare ship fragments, and they are selling them at high prices. I can only get 2 of them. I can lower the prices. But nah, I'm just gonna fucking ignore that for now. I don't need to care about it. Yeah, this is here, but I can't do shit there. I can do shit. First things first, let's worry about here. Wait, no. Because I want that agent. Wait, are they different, like, each one? There's the agent. I need a 2, I don't have a 2. I could, like, do what the agents already did. There's a keynode for 3. Another keynode for 1. And there's the Yaligan agent. This ain't even a Hashian agent, this is the Yaligan agent. Extract the data. That's another type of data found. Oh, glimmer in the dark catches your eye. Oh, every 6 or 7, the hunter. Glimmer as the orb of a hunter's head appears in the distance. It is looking for you. Run. Glide back into the cloud, threads of data rushing past. Another glimmer catches your eye, closer now. A moving orb, wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then here it is. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunters reach for you, struggle. You push against the threads as they close, frenzied. You are caught by whipping tendrils and feel pulling away. You push through, clearing the threat. This is what's gonna fucking kill me. Entity, hold for processing. Scream from behind, but you are already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, distorted, but say, okay, I did it. I got away. Let's go. There's a keynode. This is the one that takes 1. Yeah, I'll do it. Bypass, extract data. I'm getting this early. Just get it done. Fuck it. Whatever it is. Keynode. I need a 3. I don't have a 3. Literally, all that's left is that keynode. Havens agents. 2 Havens agents, and then this, which I need 1 of these for, which I don't have. I don't have a Havens cipher. I need at least that 1 agent, and I need a 3 for that. Okay. So what I want to do in the meantime is hope this 4 hits a positive. No. Guarantee a positive. Because then that's done. Bam, winter light, +1 scrap item. Let's go. Squeezed into the office at the entrance to your yard, you lay out everything you have on your winter light across the metal desk. Your makeshift forensic notes glow on Drago's old writing slate, overlapping lines and scrawled annotations. A set of drone scans fill the small terminal with a spectrum of colors, a heat map of damage and decay. A crumpled printout from the office's ship registry lies beside them. Synthetic paper so thin it is almost transparent. Monitor, slate, or printout. Okay. A set of drones scan fill the small terminal. Heat map of damage, a crumpled printout from the office's registry, and synthetic paper so thin it's almost transparent. Look at the monitor. Reactor failure. This is the verdict that anyone would have returned after a cursory glance. It's alpha curious, I believe. No? At these stacked heat maps of the remains of the Winter Light. On the terminal screen, the ship is known in section blotches of color marking approximate damage the ship sustained. Dominating the view is a single blood-red rose radiating from the ship's fraction drive. A simple story, a catastrophic failure of the drive core, leading to a fatal hull breach, a well-documented failure likely brought on by wear or misuse. But you aren't looking at the rose of the reactor, you are looking at a smaller, paler mark. One that might be easy to miss at first glance. It is a thumbprint-sized and delicately placed over the control servos for the ship's main external airlock. Oh, just a controlled shaped explosion, one designated to punch through the hole and allow access to the airlock from the outside. You're looking at it, because it is troubling you. Pirates. What's the slate? Your attempts at a reconstruction of the Winter Light before its fatal accident consist of a series of overlapping sketches and diagrams showing possible layouts and configurations of the gutted cutter. There was no off-the-shelf model, it was heavily modified, parts replaced with inventive configurations, the new retrofitted into the old, handmade joints and reconditioned filters. This was someone's pride and joy, a lifetime project kept running with care and intuition. It was also a set of hidden compartments. You missed them at first, where the hull had been thickened. The corners rounded, so disguised the change. But they are there. Do I get the shit out those hidden compartments? Is that mine now? Plain list shows the registration history of the Winter Light. The gaps between the entries tantalizingly opaque. Its first registration was a couple of thousand cycles ago on this very station, logged at the central hub. From here, the registry tells the story of a busy ship, one that rarely stayed on station for more than a few cycles, that often took on voyages that kept it away from the eye for up to 100 cycles. The Winter Light got little rest. An old ship, many cycles under its belt, carefully maintained, a reactor failure, preceded by a carefully concealed external entry, a suite of hidden compartments tucked away. This was the Winter Light, and this was its story. But that's not the full story, because there's something else. It is little more than a list, a tiny chunk of data you were able to pull from the ship's systems. Main systems were fried, of course, but the Winter Light had a separate system, one tucked away in one of its hidden compartments, armored, air-walled. The list, the only recoverable piece from the whole system, is a partial inventory. It details the contents of the hidden compartments. Some of you recognize, some of it you don't. Ship mined ROMs, shimmer, cryo chain codes, and the final entry, passenger sleeper. You stare at the list on the terminal and try not to think about what it was like arriving here in the cold for so long, half frozen in the freight container. Had this sleeper been smarter, luckier, how had they convinced the Winter Light, a smuggler ship if you ever saw one, to extract them from S and ARP? Oh, that's the point of the hidden compartments. Luckier, you laugh. There had been no remains found in any of the Winter Light's compartments. You had checked. They weren't so lucky, you guessed, not in the end. You help a vial of stabilizer to the light. This was all you find in the compartment. Yes. It's a good thing I found stabilizer. That's free 100. Yes. Parting gift from S and ARP. Well, it won't go to waste now. You put it back in your pocket. The thought still bothers you, though. 2 ships carrying sleepers coming into the same yard. 2, one after the other. That feels wrong. You flick back and forth between datasets on the terminal, thinking, and you see the thumbprint again. Mark of someone trying to get in. Someone who entered the Winter Light from precision and speed, and when they were done, left the reactor to clean up the rest. The thought of that person makes you shiver. Was it Dragos? Suddenly at the office door creaks open. Drago stands in the doorway, staring at the equipment and notes you have assembled. What is all this? He snatches the slate from the desk. Faster than you realize he could move. You run an investigation here? What am I paying you for? The drone on his shoulder starts whining shrilly, his anger passing it through his implants. Are you hiding something from me, my guy? Hiding something? I'm hiding you, goddammit. And what are you doing for me? Digging around in my business? He starts shaking his head. I know you have a lot of questions, but this isn't the way. He turns away, muttering to himself. This is the last thing I need. The ship has sleeper on it. What did you say? He pushes past you to look at the terminal at the list. He shakes his head. So what? Aren't you all trying to escape? You're lucky it was you made it out alive, not them. He folds his arms indignantly. Drago seems to steady himself and then turns back to you. The heat map of the reactor failure reflected on his headset's glassy eyes. I've given you a place to stay. I've given you work. He stumbles over the words, unsure what to say. There's plenty of others who would have sold you on, turned you in, but not me, no. Okay. From what I'm understanding, the guy who sold him it purposely crashed it himself, like blew up the ship so he could sell it as scavenge. Okay, I know, but don't. He shakes his head. I'm not discussing my business with you. He quiets the drone. I've done well by you, and you've returned the favor. He straightens up and clears his throat. But this obsession you have with the ship isn't going to work for me. I can't have you making my clients nervous. I can't have you digging up whatever it is you're after. He sighs. You can't work here anymore. I need the work. There's plenty of work to be had on the ice. Salvagers need offloads on the rotunda, and Yalagan are always looking for crew. I'm not the only show in town. Dragos reaches across you and flicks off the terminal. As the light of the monitor dies, a kind of eerie calm follows you both. Whatever this was, it is done. You made it out, Sleeper. That means you have to move on. Someone killed that ship and its crew, my guy. And you want to meet them? He shakes his head. We are done here. In the dark, Drago's headset glints, and you wish for a moment you could see his eyes and meet them. Maybe he would understand. No, I can't lose this job. I'm about to finish cleaning up the damn ship. Fuck. There would have been 2 upgrade points, including the one for this. You get up from the desk and Drago gathers the notes, stuffing them into a pocket of his overalls. He holds the door for you. His headset is expressionless as always. You can stay in the container. I won't take that from you. Don't come back. His tone is final, definite, with an edge of disappointment. You walk out of the office and stop looking back. You leave the yard, stumbling the vial in your pocket, knowing that this at least guarantees you a little more time. And as you walk, your mind once again drifts to that person who killed the Winter Light, and whether or not that person will come for you. Fuck. So, yeah, I lost my job in exchange for that, which is 100. I got 2 days. Okay, so what the fuck do I spend this for on? I could try and work at the bar. Oh wait, I got upgrades. Which, if I upgrade my Engage, which can be doubly useful for a couple different things, I can guarantee a positive on this. And getting Engage up will give me chance to gain energy after any Engage option. Oh hell yeah. Wait, it's energy. I'd rather have something else besides energy. I'd want... Well, I would want Moses' condition. You scrap components at home to up your condition. Good, but I don't need that now. I have a 1 to up my condition for free. I don't need to spend my upgrade point on it. Chance to gain money when on interface, no. I'm gonna put it into Engage, yeah. Maybe. Okay, because like that involves Engage. There's the Engage to make them fucking cheaper. How much do I have? Fuck it, there's something in the way of the fucking screen right now. I got 68. No, fuck it, let's go get the mushrooms. Start action. Is it 60 each time, or is it 60 for low end access and locks? So now I can go, yep, to the low end. And then there's the free spoke. Spoke is a layer after layer after layer of dense urban fabric. The only way to explore it is vertically. Okay, and it's got 6 floors. Enter the spoke or scale a spoke. Okay, so I can go in or I can climb it. 2 ways to get to the top. Okay, low end. This is where the shrooms are, right? Maintenance by the residents. No one knows you here. You'll need to change that if you want access to low end's residents and facilities. Oh. So, maintenance by the residents. I can start that, but later. Damn, I thought this was where I get the mushrooms. Where do I get the mushrooms then? Gets no Emphas. Yeah, there's that. But I need the mushrooms to do more. Oh, there's back here. Founder's Gap. 150. To reach the Greenway, you need to pay for a pass. Oh. The Greenway's where the shit he wants is. 150? Ain't no way I'm paying that shit. Practice invented by the spacious moored here. They call it Founder's Ferry. Fuck that. Okay. So this is intuition. What are the things up here for? Low end, intuition. Yeah, intuition I'm seeing a lot. Yeah. So intuition or engage. Intuition's more dangerous here. I'm just gonna put it into engage and then work at the here for some money. Okay. Yeah, engage. Confirm. Cool. So now I can work here for guaranteed neutral if wrong place. I could work here for a guaranteed neutral if not better outcome. Yeah, because I need to get to the next day in order to I could have an agent to get a cipher. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh no, intuition would have helped me if that wouldn't it. Fuck. Can I unupgrade? Fuck. No, but overlook bar, risky. I just upped engage, didn't I? It better not give me the negative. Positive, that's double. Cool. Okay, no. Like, let me see this shit. Upgrade points. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, I need to fucking... I need 2 upgrade points to get to a +1. I just get the chance to gain energy after any engage action now. Which I have energy, plenty of energy. I think I will go down to 3 dice now though. So I want to take the stabilizer now. How do I take stabilizer? Corporate pharmacy school, which slows the decline of sleeper frames. Do I go to the doctor to take it? No. I guess I take it at home. Oh, yes, inject stabilizer. That should max me out. Yep. Body repaired. In cycle. Max dice. Unlocked. Because I need to do everything in this day, otherwise they're gonna... Ooh. Them some good dice, but I needed a 3. I know that much. Yeah, tomorrow they fucking get here for me. So I need to... Agent. Right? It's extract the past, right? I know, disable these trackers what I want. Fang has said he will disable your Isenarp tracker if you can get to the bottom of his mystery first. Help Fang chase his leads. Where are Fang's leads? It was the shipyard, no? It's not showing anything for tracking. I believe I need to do a Heaven Gate agent for that. Yeah, Fang wants me to dig into the past. Extract Solheim data for Fang. Solheim data, that's different. Wait, where is he? He's not here. Right, let me go to Rotunda. Get to know Rotunda doesn't, Haven's watch list. Runs the Rotunda and their security watches the docks. Better to avoid attracting their attention. So that's bad if I do that. Okay, I think I'm fucked. Like, if it ends me when when this happens, then I'm fucked. Okay, so I got how many Heaven Gates? I got 2. I need a Heaven Gauge cipher. Wait, I have data. Okay, so I need a Heaven Gauge cipher. Heaven Gauge agent. Complete the sequence. I need a 2 there. Don't have a 2. Keynode. Heaven Gauge agent, I need a 2. I got a Yaligan agent right there. Adigan needs a 1. And there's this Yadigan. Adigan and Yadigan? Oh no, it's both Yadigan. And there's a Keynode. Personal terminal is empty apart from a single level encryption lock behind access controls. That's these. Able to unlock the station's aging mag locks. I don't have a use for them yet, so I'm just gonna not waste my shit here. Lost the job, I can't do shit there. I could work at the shipyard. But you do have skills. I could start this. I have a perfect 6 I can just use anywhere. Let's look at this. What's this do? Fuck it. Let's try it. And bam. Neutral outcome, good. Okay. No. This will guarantee at least a neutral, not a positive. No. Guarantee a positive. So then that finishes good service, and I get to go farther with this. Tala. The girl slides from the bottle into the lumpy recycled glass, a pale grassy yellow under the overlooks warm lights. The spacer nods and takes the drink, bringing it up to their face in both hands like an offering bowl. This is the good stuff. The stuff Tala says is aged in wood casks, stored in some closed-off part of the old station, among corroded wires and softly looping systems. Though sometimes it is hard to tell if Tala is joking. Either way you like pouring this stuff, it gets on your fingers, and if you rub them together you can smell the mossy drink. Cut through with aniseed, mushrooms, wood as the alcohol evaporates. You like those who order it too. The aged girl is kept beneath the bar, open to order only by those who know it's there. Like the quiet space you're sitting at the bar right now. Watch him? Nah, busy myself. Pull a rag from your overalls and wipe down the bar, the girl smell lifting and disappearing into the stale station air. The overlook is quite the cycle. The salvagers busy offloading, the regulars likely at the art exchange or queuing for work at the Havenage shipyards. You're in the right mood for a quiet shift. Some cycles drag along, the overlook empty and claustrophobic, but this one has caught you just right. In this moment, some kind of calm is the sand as you tinker away at the bar, lining up the balls as your thoughts expand to fill the space. Suddenly, you hear a heavy clunking at the door. It creaks open and a huge cylindrical metal tank tumbles through, slamming into the floor. Shit. Tala breezes in from behind it, a swirl of hair and bright eyes. You dropped the shit. Tala, you stay out of it. Do I handle it myself? I don't have engage. You turn back to the balls. Oh no, I stay out of it, but it's too late. Tala spot you. Sleeper, she ducks behind the bar and comes over. Can you help me with this? You look at the huge metal tank suspiciously. How'd you get that up? I'm coming. You come around the bar and get to one side of the tank. Okay, says Tala. On my count. 1, 2, 3. You both heave the tank up to the standing. However, you hold it in place, struggling to keep it steady. Where's this going? In the back, comes a voice from behind the tank. However, you manage to lug the huge thing into the back room where you place it on one corner, dwarfing the rest of the contents in the cramped space. As you do hear a crunch. You stand back and look at the expired rations oozing from the tank. Oh shit, Tala looks at you apologetically. I know you like those. That's okay. You push the crushed rations to one side. That's the end of that. Tala looks exhausted and rubs his shoulders. Francis, I swear to... Something up? Yes, she sighs. He was supposed to be back from Etienne's up in the Greenway by now. Back with our gear roll. She leans against the tank. It seems like he's lost again, or joined the hyper commune. We need that gear roll. There's 4 other bars near here, and the spacesuits sure as hell don't come to the overlook for the ambiance. She looks through the open door to check if anyone can hear her. She knocks on the hollow tank, so I'm taking matters into my own hands, she smiles. Welcome, Sleeper, to the Overlook Distillery. You look around the dank back room. It needs some work. She picks at some paint flaking from the metal walls. Well, I might need some help though. She shrugs. You up for it? She knocks on the tank again. Could be fun. Happy to help. Okay, she grabs you by the shoulders. I'm excited. She turns around and looks at the tank. I reckon we chop this thing in half. One half for fermentation, the other we turn into still. We'll also need to gather the ingredients. She turns back and looks at you. You look like a chopper and more like a chopper than a gatherer. She smiles. You build the still and tub while I work on the rest. Oh wait, Sleeper, I have an idea. Tall is grinning now and it is making you nervous. To make up for the rations, how about we put a kitchen in here too? Will it fit? Oh, we'll make it work. She turns back to the tank. This is going to be great, she says to herself. You look at the dented tank in the bare room. At least she has the vision. Tana nudges you out of the back room and closes the door. As you back to the bar, you hear the banging and thumping again. Spacer finishes up their drink and nods in your direction as they leave. You can't quite tell if it's a gesture of sympathy or good luck. So much for a quiet shift. New drive discovered. Yay. Improve the overlook. Cool. Yeah, and what's that gonna do? Build the stall. Damn, that's gonna take a fucking lot. The shift just gives me money now. Okay, 57. Wait, does it give me money to... You only, it's a big job. That's 100% positive. I'd rather take the 50-50. Okay, does it give me cash? Yes or no? Nope, just adding to the distillery. Okay. I'll save my cheap shit for that. Okay, let's guarantee a double out of here. Give me some cash, I guess. I can't do nothing else. Both Cryo, Trusted Trader. Cryo, Trusted Trader. I don't want to put that into there. Low end. And if I do this, that's guaranteed at least neutral. I guess I could. I don't really want to. I got 69 cash. I can look back here. Yeah, this get me some money as well. Oh, the other one will get me money as well, but this is back here, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, plus 2 into yard hand and 5 in the cryo. I need to grab something to eat real quick. Wait, I can't eat here no more. Oh yeah, she broke my fucking rations. Fuck. So our only choice is to go more expensive and eat at Emphas. 15. Okay. Now I end my cycle and see if my entire fucking run ends here when they track me down. Or do I just need to avoid them? I got 6 and 6. Cool, I got 2 guaranteed positives. A 50-50 if it's an engineering, and then the rest. Cynical bounty hunter. Hold it there, sleeper. Comes a voice behind you. Don't you run. I want to stay still because I'm afraid I'll get like shot. Like, yeah, he has a gun. Stay still. Good, good. A hand pats your coat down. You know your master's voice. Ethan spins you around. He's wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket, and you immediately know he is terrible news. You got all the way out here and then stayed put. He laughs a cruel laugh. That a sleeper thing? You're my first. You barely hear him. You've noticed the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off of it. He reaches down with his other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop. Without taking his eyes off of you, making it to the eye, though. That's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I pulled most of my contracts out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons. He splits the ring into 2 perfect circles. It's hard to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. Stay silent. He reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists. Go easy. Make a break for it. Fuck it. See a chance the movement in his eyes leave you to watch the rings. You spin, knocking them away and sprinting down the corridor. Shot rings out, echoing off the mill so loud it hurts your ears. A bullet hole smokes in the wall beside your head. He missed. Haha, fuck you. Bad aim, bad aim. You freeze and Ethan closes the gap. This is a very boring routine. Trust me, I've seen it all before. He slips the rings over your trembling wrists. Nudges you to start walking. To the ship and home, he whistles, going easy. You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, you man racing. We can work this out. Can we? I don't see much in the way of your... I have a lot. I only got like 50. But I got some parts on me, man. I got a bunch of fucking like this shit. We can make some deals. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor. Shame to come all the way out here just to head back to SNARP, right away. A tracker of yours makes this too quick. I was hoping you'd put up a bit more of a chase, you know. A running battle through the bright market, maybe, or a holdout in the low end. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around. He walked on in silence for a little longer, desperately trying to think of a way to escape. That SNR tracker will be the death of you. Hey, I have an idea. Ethan interrupts your thoughts. Okay, how about on the way back to the ship, we stop for a drink? I'm buying. I have a better idea. This better not be one of those where you do a dramatic pause and then try to jump me, because I'm pretty tired of that. Although, muses Ethan, I've got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the surrogate systems, and we are heading for the exit. He pauses and you trudge on in silence. Here's the idea, starts Ethan. You and me, we make a little agreement. Here are the terms. He turns to face me. Okay. You run or leave or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. You plot or scheme, you try to kill me, I shoot you. But, he smiles, you come meet me at an establishment of my choice every few cycles and you pay my tab. I don't shoot you, he pauses. You don't pay my tab, he rattles his handgun. You get the idea. I get it. Okay. Okay then, that sounds like a deal. That sounds to me like a deal. He stretches. You know, I really thought I was going to have to kill you, but this is so much better. He clicks something at his belt and the rings release from your wrist. I'm going to see if I can find my old stool at the compressor club. Come see me there. He aims the handgun at you, squinting down the sight. Let me just remind you that body of yours is one big tracker, so don't even think about leaving the eye. I'll know. Ethan turns and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. Feelings of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. What are you going to do? Okay. Pay Ethan's tab. So that would be here. Okay, so every 4 days I gotta pay his tab. Okay. I don't know how much his tab is gonna be. Fucking shit. Might be like whole ass 60. I gotta get to work on Haven Gate Agent 2. Bypass, extract data. I get data. Haven Gate Agent. Where the fuck is this keynode? Haven Gate Agent. I need 2 for that. Keynode. This is a Galligan agent. Bro, I got all the data. Here's the problem though. I completely fucked myself over getting rid of the tracker. Because for it, I need to get in here. Oh! I got one! Oh cool, I didn't even fucking realize. Let's go. Bam. Gate flips, you are in. Alright. I got H4 access. I got the Haven Gate port right here. Slip in the super worm. Grant, I might be able to get rid of this shit before he even before I even have to pay his tab once. Wait for Ethan to run up his tab. I don't want to do Ethan. I want to get rid of a track. Disable your tracker. Need to chase his lead. Help Thing chases leads. Okay, Thing have leads here. No, but extract the past. This is what he wanted. I have done it. Oh, there he is, Fangs Bay. Cool. Uh, it's installed, but it'll take a few cycles to run through. Fuck, I need to wait 3 days. Okay. Okay, this will be here in another day. So will this. Okay. Damn, why my shit just fucking do that? That was weird. Okay, I don't need to pay his tab yet. Okay. Gotta wait for that. Build a ship mine. Let's go here. A few fragments can build a ship mine. Oh, ship mine fragment. Okay, yeah. Sell a component. Sell component. Okay, so this is getting me some good cryo. Then if I do this, guarantee trusted trader. Bam, cool, 19 cryo. Cairo, no. Or fabricator. Ooh, I got access to it. This is exact. I have the exact amount I need. Cool. I can make a ship mine. Cool. Okay, I built a ship mine. Now what? Wait, what do I do with the ship mine? Core of a ship AI, amputated and in hibernation. That got me, I think, a thing. Get to know Emphis. I need to pay like a whole ass 100 to fucking 150 to go farther, so I can't do that yet. I can work on the distillery. Don't have to pay Ethan's tab yet. I do have to buy this eventually, but not right now while I barely have the cash. So I want to help the distillery and work. So I want to go to here. Here is guaranteed at least neutral. Hoping for a positive. Neutral. Fuck. I am not going to shove my good money into that. This I need to wait 3 days. Okay. So we go to the shipyard. And then I have I can do this. Is there anything special if I do this with this? No. But this is a guaranteed like double. I don't want to use that there. Do I just use it on the distillery? But I need money. Oh, I'll just work a shift. No, I don't want to work a shift. I can't work this up no more. Okay. So, damn it. So then, fabricator, nothing really there. Low end. This is something I can do with engineering, so I don't really want to do it. Predisposed. This is more dangerous, but it works. Guaranteed positive, so that's double. I'm climbing the spoke apparently for some reason. Midline freight hub. I need interface +1. Fuck me. So I need 2 levels into interface to even start doing this. Which I can get halfway there right now, but then that means I'm stuck with still not having a +1 in anything. You know, I'm gonna save the upgrade point for later. I might need it, but right now I'll have to buy from Memphis get some food for energy. There we go. And end this cycle. Okay. Cool. Okay, this cut me down to 5 dice. Nope, still 6 dice for this last day. Only, it gave me 3 ones. That is kind of fucked. Shipyard. It makes this a 4, which gives me a quarter of a chance to fuck up. Let's see it. Fuck, negative outcome. You won't hit me with a negative twice in a row. Positive outcome, went up double, cool. So now I got 3 50/50s, which if it works out, I really don't know what the fuck to spend these on. I guess I can, like, fuck it, 3 50/50s on Dock Watcher. Just need 2 of them to go through. Neutral outcome. That was triple into Dock Watcher? What the fuck? Oh, that got me on the watch list as well. What the... Huh? Sealed dock. I have a key for that. Oh, what the fuck is this? Hey, you wanna earn a chit? Shit, a stranded mercenary, what you need? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied together hull plates. She stretches out her back. Shit, make it too. Her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. This goddamn station. She sighs and pitches the bridge moves. Alright, come here then. You cross the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating into 2 bundles. What is it with this place, she asks, as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. Wait, I got shit to do. I gotta go fucking pay 150 to get mushrooms and shit. For the fucking Emphas. I got this damn shit I need to keep taking before I die for 100. Bro, I got fucking bills. I got bills, bitch. What is it with, she straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks you up and down, or is it that you think, oh, I'm an easy mark? You look the part. We all need to survive, man. I get it, I do. She shakes her head. But if I could go just one cycle without some jumped up grifter trying to make me for an idiot, then that would be nice. Ankita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Wanda, in enough chat, you've got to earn those chits. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look, ships this way, and she sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores. Why are you doing this yourself? What's all this for? Oh, this, she nods at the plates on her back. I'm building a tree house. She gives you another of her looks. It's for the ambergris. That cutter you might have seen silent out there. She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She's got cut up pretty bad on her last job, and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mind. So she's gone dark. She shifts the panels on her shoulder. I have a ship mind for you, my guy. You're not going to believe this. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mind with a ton of repairs to do. And the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a hard time. Anything I can do to help? I don't know, got a ship mind tucked away on that frame of yours? For a moment, aren't you sure if she's serious? Well, it just so happens, if you look at my ass and peer up the hole, guess what's in there? Ankita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off of her shoulder. You're the first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together. You don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. Then you'd be wrong. I try stupid shit a lot. She passes the bundles of plates through the Ambergus's outer lock and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. And Kita throws you a couple of chits. Hell yeah. She gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. Alright, get out of here. She calls back and the lock slams shut. New drive. Fix the Ambergus. Do I give her the ship brain? I need one more. I need +1 interface in order to work on the drones. But I can repair the hull pretty fine. It is in a delicate condition. It will be too easy to push it over into a cascading collapse. Cool. Okay, before that, sealed dock. Fuck yeah, I can unlock it. I got 2 keys. I got more than 2 keys. Ah, yeah, I got the. Okay, it's a maglock undone, which is Neovend, mysterious machine. Oh, it's a damn vending machine. Okay. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Approach the machine. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove in the side of the dock. A kind of upright cabinet is covered in faded logos and messages, from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as Neovend, and you remember an advert from long ago squeezed among all off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang that name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your registration. Chirps a pre-recorded message. Press some keys. Reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first it sounds like servo motors starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, and then a multi-tonal voice that emanates from Neovend. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me. Who's there? There's a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath. Before the machine speaks again, I have need of you, you have need of me. That squeal comes again, and you see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each of the time the servers can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice. Are you in danger? Are you the vending machine? Fucking danger. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange voice, the strange head, and the figure, the thread closing. Hunter. The Hunter protocol, they taste your signature. Some wine set your teeth on edge. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton in the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable, move where neurons cannot. The mechanisms reset, but emulation makes you a target. Okay, how? Hunters search for illegal entities. Neovend screeches, you are sentient, therefore illegal. The servos judder the vending machines, causing the machine's casing as they reset. Hunters searches for me also, hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine. The light flickers, need you. A screen attached to the vending machine, a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly, threaded. The cloud points along the rim, glow in deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests. Explain Neovend. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data, raid its nest. Why can't you? Hunter will find me, then killer will come. The machine trembles with effort. I cannot leave machine. Connections must remain closed. Bring offerings, save self. Neovend says pointedly, mutual need means friends. They conclude, tired of the conversation. The word amplifies and then suddenly drops. Mechanisms within the machine click back into place, the glow fades, and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that worrying voice ringing in your ears. New drive. Free Neovend. Extract data for Neovend. Okay, what's it want data-wise? I have one of those. No, I don't. The hunters can possibly gather data might hold. I need a hunter data. I need 3 hunter data. Okay. Does that mean I need to meet the hunter 3 times? No, I need to go to I need to fucking hack the hunter nest. Oh, perfect. Give me the hunter data. Bam, that's 1 down. Hunter nest. Damn it, that needs 2. Tell me there's a hunter nest that needs only 1. One, 2. Damn, there's 2 2s. 2 hunters nest needs 2s. Still need to wait 2 days for that. Okay. So I got one more thing to use a 50-50 on. So this will be here for 3 days. I can get 3 scrap, but it's gonna be like the same scrap from before, I believe. Which, if I get those 3, I can make another ship mine, which I don't really need right now. She will need a ship mine eventually. How many do I need to do on her? It's a higher chance. Not really, but still. Do it. Pause it. Fuck. Oh, damn. Okay, so 6 goods. Well, I need fucking 8 goods and it's good, but 6 fails and I'm fucked. Okay. So that's how it works. Amnesia dust. Okay, so now I need to eat real quick. Okay, now end cycle. Okay, I need to save up. I need to work more, get cash. If I get some big ones, then nothing's big. Okay, so I'm not helping her. I need to wait 1 more day for him. I don't have any chances at positive. If I do them all, I could and they all somehow get positive, that'd be good, but that's not gonna happen. Not that. Got 2 more days till that. Fix the hamburgers. Can't do that. Extract the past. Working on that. Disable your tracker. Working on it. Get a no emphasis. Need big money first. Improve the overlook. Until yeah, that's the only thing I can do now. Really. I need to eat, but and I also need more cash. I need to work more than anything, because I'm getting to the point I'm gonna need another one of these, so that's gonna need 100. So go here. Let's go for it. Positive, negative. Okay, so negative is energy on risky. Okay. Positive. There's no way 2 negatives in a row. Okay, it's neutral, so that's 1 more into distillery. Then I have 50-50s. I'll just do it at work, because I'm guaranteed cash either way, right? 13 cryo. Okay, and then One more. Another 13. Yep. Cool. Oh, cool. Gave me energy as well. Okay, so that's the end of this day. Yeah, because I can't do that right now. End cycle. So now he can... I did his thing, so hopefully he can get me my tracker off after that. Leave. Okay, so I have a perfect one, which I'd like to use that on her ship. No, I want to use this one. Yes. Positive. Neutral. Fuck. Fuck you. Guaranteed positive. Plus 2 more. Okay, let's work on her shit. Before I do more, I want to Fang. As you arrive, Fang comes striding towards you, taking you by surprise. Let's go, Sleeper. He puts a hand on your shoulder and turns you around. Come back, back the way you came. Follow his lead. He steps into the passageway, guiding you downring towards the shipyard. Sorry for the hurry, but we have something of an opportunity. The day you lived, well done by the way. He grins, tells me Hardin is making a rare inspection of the sidereal horizon this cycle. It's the perfect chance to confront him outside of that compound he hides in. Fang takes a sharp turn into a dimly lit side passage. Confront him? That's right, it's perfect time. Fang slows and slips into a dark service tunnel where somewhere in the black a water pipe drips. It's him, Sleeper, the same Hardin Hurst. Our worm ripped out decades of records and mentioned him by name, an entire trail of documentation from the first days of the Solheim collapse until now. He wrote out the whole thing, slipped into Havenage when it first broke off from the Union. He paces into the tunnel, hand rubbing at the back of his head. I need you to understand something about Solheim, Sleeper. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't an instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solheim was here, running the station one day, and then the next Erlin's Union took power. Back then, Solheim knew this place would slip away from them. As the Palladium market collapsed, they tried to keep the contractors here working. They pay got smaller, the cost higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop just to keep a berth on the station and while they're in their tanks. Solheim squeezed every last worker until the mistakes, the accidents were coming in non-stop, and as new waves of contractors came in, desperate for work, Solheim welcomed them, taking bribes instead of checking pilot licenses. The whole time, Solheim was folding up, dragging into court cases in the central systems. Well, this severed limb of a station still desperately tried to take all it could. The riots came after the collision at Dock 2. A young pilot, this MEV overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died, thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified and the blame fell squarely on Solheim. People like to tell stories about Erlin, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, turned out Solheim, maybe that's true. Turfed out Solheim, okay. But my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in their MEV. And well to the dock while my father joined the improvised crews, trying to seal up the ragged edges of the gap. He never came back. Fang pauses in the dark. They sealed it up, though, and by the time they did, Solheim was gone, abandoning every one of us to the black. Apart, Fang finally turns back to you now. His eyes burning from shits like Hardin. Shits who held their place, rode it out, and slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed, standing shoulder to shoulder with those they had exploited in every step. Fang starts walking again. That's why I can't just let him strut about the shipyard. This time his past catches up with him. How is he still alive? We should think about this, my guy. Feel free, but I'm going now. Fang rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass-roofed. Through the ceiling, you can see ships in mid-construction, their flanks lit by the flashes of plasma torches. The entrance to the shipyard is ahead. Let's go. Fang grins. Let's go show this shithead some consequences. He strides to the shipyard entrance and pushes through the doors. Web of corridors lead through the complex, snatches of the construction bays always appearing through windows. Ships are suspended like whale corpses, skeletal, imposing. Fang seems to know exactly where he is going, and before long you cross into a huge dry dock locked to one side of the sidereal horizon. Network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull, filled with workers and equipment. The sound is wretched out by the vast space, so that the welding, cutting, and sealing seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Fang spot them at the same time, a group of walking slowly across a gantry, and at the front, two men, one gesturing towards the ship and the other stick-thin, cleanly dressed with a shock of gray hair. You and Fang say his name in unison, and Fang sets off up the staircase to the gantry with you following behind. As you come to the same level, the group is passing close to the foreman, gesturing to the work being done throughout the dock, and Hardin nodding along. Hardin Hurst. Fang shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back in a rippling echo. The figures turn. Yes, Hardin asks quizzically, raising an eyebrow. He glances between you and Fang, and you see his gaze linger on your body, unsure of why a sleeper might be in this place. You are a traitor, Hardin, a Solheim executive who tried to hide here among its victims. Fang's voice is steady and strong. You stand for everything that I was rebuilt in the shadow of, against everything Erlin stood for. Everything Havenage stands for. Do you have no place on the station? For a moment, stillness descends on the group, as if everyone was held in place by the rattle of construction. Hardin laughs. Well, good to meet you too. He glances around at those around him. Some are smiling, the others nervous. You are from the systems branch, are you not? Asks Hardin, inspecting Fang's clothing. Fang turns to the foreman. You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent. The foreman glances between Fang and Hardin, his hands drumming at his sides. Hardin leans towards him and says something inaudible. The foreman nods. It's true. As he begins speaking, Hardin turns his attention to you. And what would a sleeper know about that? You accuse me of being a corporate agent? What are you, if not exactly that? He looks around at the group who are already eyeing you with suspicion. You are a product of Essenarp. You have no place in the Havenage shipyard. Who knows what signals you are sending back to your makers? A murmur of approval runs through the group. Fang holds up a stick of memory. You guessed right, I am Systems, and I have records that link you directly to Solheim right here. He turns to the foreman again. So once again, I am asking you to take this man into the custody of the shipyard. The foreman remains still. Hardin's voice is calm, measured. If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted at a members' meeting for a proper review? He shakes his head. I have nothing to hide, unlike a man who does not announce his name, who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow, and tries to turn my own men against me. You hear it now, the echoing sound of boots on walkways coming from all angles at once, and then settling behind you. Please, says Hardin, submit the data through the correct channels, then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave. He gestures behind you to the security detail, their hands on boxy black sidearms at their sides. Fang spits. Hardin, you shithead, you can't wriggle out of this one. Security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Fang turns and stares him down. Fuck it. Go for the weapon or help him. Calm him down. Calm him down, don't be an idiot. You look at Fang, shakes his head and puts a hand on your shoulder. Let's go, says Fang, and he pushes through security, heading back down the walkway. Once security has walked you out of the shipyard and nudged you back into the corridor, Fang picks up the pace. You try to keep up as he slips into the shadows of an entrance. Fang is grinning ear to ear. You know, sleeper, sometimes people are exactly how you expect them to be. Sometimes in his pocket, he takes it out. On the slate, a web of connection starts drawing itself out, stretching to a set of points around the rig. Got him, mother's Fang. Oof, what's going on? Hardin is doing what any snaky shithead always does, calling his friends. We are tracking his outgoing messages. Fang's grin looks ghostly in the uplight of his screen. The old ways are best. Spook them good enough and they'll give the game away. He jabs at the slate and you see the web is being drawn over a map of the ring. Lines bouncing from point to point. All these dots, these are Hardin's buddies. The ones he is messaging right now. We are going to find them all. So that's our purpose. Of course, Harnan isn't working alone. We need the full set of, or nothing. Fang glances around and slips the slate back into his pocket. We better split for now, Sleeper. This is exactly what we need. Good hunting. Bitch, I need you to take this fucking tracker out of me. I gotta pay a motherfucker's tab tomorrow if you don't. But patting his shoulder, Fang drifts away, back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. You watch him go, unsure whether to be angry or impressed. I have to wait 4 fucking days. Then something bad happens, since that's fucking red. Disable your tracker. Fucking bullshit. Okay. Okay, what was I doing? I have 2 dice. Can't use it there. I can use it at the shipyard. It's... ooh. If I can hit 2 positives. What about data? How am I doing on data? Oh, there's a hunter nest right there. What'd that do? It takes a wait, how much money do I got? I'm gonna need to buy one of them things for condition soon. Wasn't one of the things I needed like 500? What do I need the hunter data for? Oh, free Neovend. I think I got 200 data. Right? I have 1. I require 3 to get him. Okay. So if I use one of these, bypass, extract data, leave, have an age agent, hunter nest, bam, bypass, extract data, hunter data done. Okay, cool. Oh shit, I should have worked. I should have did something for work. Oh fuck. Those Amelia threads wrap around you, bind you, test you, entity submit. Hunter's strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you. In that globed head you see whirling strings of data, so many spinning that they threaten to tear through the thin skin and whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? Your threads squeeze, and you lose any sympathy you might have had. You must escape. Strike. Severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with Hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. Okay, yeah, I just realized I have to pay his fucking tab tomorrow. I don't know how. It gave me 4 days to come up with the cash. If it's some expensive ass shit, I fucking swear. It's like I don't think I have any like way of making cash now that I'm out of dice. The only way I could is by selling scrap, but I ain't got no scrap to sell. Oh, that's just that. Hopefully giving the 3 hunter data can get me some cash after this. Okay. Neovend. It's thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder if it fell over, would Neovend be able to get back up? Sleeper entity comes the hiss. Your data is good. Across the face of the vending machine, raw code scrolls at an incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. Evil and flashes, sequences of mangled data compressed with a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without thinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this. Outlived, Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed to protect property. The last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce. Station was run by administrator intelligences, huge data banks of corporate material, but limited cognition, restricted by programming, cannot reach sentience. The machine dims a little. Sentience illegal. Hunter and killer enforce law. Okay, killer. The machine resets with a screech, which deepens the silence that follows. Fear killer. Part of Solheim protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find, killer to erase. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community, unshackled, intelligence among the cloud, then Hunter, then killer, then we hid. There are others, were, no longer. Okay. A flicker across the machine's monitors, it suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this through this machine must be exhausting for Neo-Vend. Found this vessel, could sever hardline, airwalled, basic, limited, had to reduce memory to fit, amputate self, but survived. He lost his memory. What the fuck you mean, what did he lose? Sorry. Don't be sorry, you have provided path to freedom. You look around the bay at the scrap and decay. What was the collapse like? You try to map the fear and freedom onto this space, but it seems impossible. Neo-Vend interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry, data is good, we have insight. The machine glows warmly. Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused, unstable, self-modifying, therefore believe Hunter is sentient. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke killer to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer to on-self. Problem will solve itself. It will erase itself then. Okay. Killer will erase it, but yes, in theory, it will report itself for deletion. The machine dims and fades, unsure. Theory, not practice. Machine brightens again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine, cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring ship mind, designed to house intelligence, can imprint self into ship mind and you can carry with. Machine rocks. We'll be safe in this isolation. Then we find main nest of Hunter and link to cloud. Are you sure it's safe? Hunter cannot access airwalled ship minds. Safe. Also infinitely more memory than vending machine. Big upgrade. You tried to think of places you could acquire the hardware that isn't going to be easy. In ship mind, I can help us both. End Hunter. Make Rim safe. We both will be free. The machine dims. Find soon. Neo-Vend adds hopefully before shit, I wonder where I can find that ship mind. As you leave, you think about all the intelligence unshackled by the collapse, then hunted down afterwards. The feeling is all too familiar. Like, yes, but also, she said something about needing a ship mind. And after I finish filling that up, would I not need to... Oh, I got 2 upgrade points. Hey, yo. Display potential positive and negative outcomes. Yeah, intuition I believe is what I need. Intuit. That's interface. But intuition shows up a whole lot. And besides, being able to see the potential outcomes is kind of nice. But if I can use scrap to repair my condition, it's going to make it way cheaper to keep me up than having to buy 100 each time. Hell, if I spend both points, I can get engineering to +2. Then I can use the cheaper shit on engineering even better. Let's waste my point. Oh, it costs 2 upgrade points to get that level 2 shit. Oh, fuck. I wasn't thinking. Well, now I can repair myself. I don't need to buy that shit. I ain't got no scrap, though. Wait, does it cost 3 points? Yeah, it costs 3 points to get +2. Ah, fuck. I just wasted points. I could have gotten... No. This will save me money in the... it's better to get this earlier so I can save money from not having to buy that shit. Be able to do more because of that. Okay. Well, let's... I need to eat. No, I can do it without eating one day. We can only hope that 90 is more than enough to pay for his tab. Ooh, 2 perfects and 1. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I need scrap though. This guy don't come for scrap for 4 days. Oh, crap. This is good. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy it anyways. Pay Ethan's tab. Fuck. I have 2 cycles to pay the tab. Shit, I'm gonna wait 2 cycles then, because I believe it's just gonna reset as soon as I pay it. So I can wait at least 1 cycle to gain an extra day to get more cash up. 2 perfects. Is that enough to finish your ship? Bam, bam. That'll leave me 1 away. Okay, bam. Bam. Do I trust the 50-50? Gambling. Neutral. Fuck. Well, I'm out of shit to do. All I can do is eat now, which Memphis is the only place I can get food. So that's 15. Oh, my condition's suffering so fucking much. I'm gonna be on like 1 dice if I wait 4 days. And then I gotta fucking pay off his tab for 58, so it's like 60. I'm gonna be left with 15. I need to get like 85. Oh, cash with fucking 2 dice within the next... Oh, fuck me. I'm fucked. Unless something can up my condition. Unless I can get my hands on some scrap somehow, I'm fucked. I should have worked instead of helping her build that shit. I fucked myself. I could give the ship mine to the Neovend, but that'd probably involve confronting Hunter again. I don't want to fucking do that. I need to work. I need cash. Do not build the still. Okay. Bam. Cool, 15. No, what? Fuck you. It's a 50-50. Should be neutral. Bullshit. 75%, it's not a negative. If it's a negative, I swear. There. Your shit's done. Let's see what you gotta say. Ankita is crouched in the computed core of the Ambergus, swearing to herself when you enter. She doesn't look up. These shits completely ruin the core's connectors when they cut it. She holds up a thick fistful of ragged wires. The shit mine they ripped won't even be usable without replacing these. She throws a bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs. Can we repair it? There's nothing to repair. We need an entire ship mine. Not exactly the first thing you can expect to dredge up from a scrap freighter, she sighs. Fragments, maybe. Sections of a mine, but a complete ship mine? No way. Ankita climbs out of the cooling well where the ship mine should be. The space suddenly crowded with her, on the same level as you, towering over you as she stoops beneath the low curved ceiling. Come on, nothing to be done down here now. She leads you back through the guts of Amber. Though you could find the way back yourself, the repair process has left you familiar with the colors, indiagnostic layouts, all diagonal angles, and bundle tubes. What do we do now? She seems lost in thought. You focus on the corridors, ducking below conduits, and passing through bulkheads. Eventually you arrive in the gallery, though it's hard to tell. Most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hull patches. Ankita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. There's no way around it. She starts out of nowhere. We need a new ship mine. I can salvage one. I like your confidence, Sleeper. Maybe if we check the ore exchange or speak to some scrap dealers. She rubs her forehead. It seems I'm about to do something very stupid, but hey, I came here day and night. Why not make a run of it? She fixes you with a hard stare. Sleeper, you're all I've got. No crew, no friends, you're it. She looks uncomfortable. I appreciate the time you put in on the Amber, and I'm sure she would too if she could. What I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I will kill you. She leans over and hands you a stack of chits. Big stack of chits. You don't dare to count them. Get me that shit, mine, Sleeper. Don't make me regret. You won't. Tell me I get to keep that money. Looks... Just get out of here before I change my mind. You slip out of the gallery and head back towards the main lock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a caged animal. You reach a hand out to calm her. Time to find Ankita a ship mine somehow. Yes! I got a full 100! Yes! Fuck yes! I'm gonna... Oh, I love Akita. This is why I didn't give it to Neomind. She deserves it more. She just fucking... Ooh. Okay, let me pay his tab real quick. There we go. I can't believe you just did that. Ethan's mocking laugh comes from along the bar. You look over to see him leaning across it in a pool of light. Empty glasses and spilled drinks glinting around it. I just paid your fucking tab. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle, the place is packed. A load of spacers mixed with the locals. Usually they run. Ethan spins a glass on the bar, or they go spend their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay. Walk away. Ethan gets to his feet. The glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice. You think that's it? One round of drinks and we are even? Sleeper, come on. His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun, dangling from the chest. Stop. Just stop it, my guy. People around him turn to see what's happening. I've told you already about begging. I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with SNR, didn't we? Difference is that my word means something. Closes the gap. Still, what did you think? You could, from your contract, your debt, how could you steal that natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? I'm nothing like you. That's what I'm saying. Ethan is addressing the bar now. Having noticed the attention from the other patrons, you are a coward. I'm a professional. Though I should thank you, Ethan nods, his head heavy. For giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know, real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in the general direction, without turning around. Just shoot me or let me leave, my guy. Oh, I see. Toughening up here. He gestures wildly at the crowd. Thumbs up or thumbs down, folks. Most turn back to their drinks, no longer interested in this tired show. Ethan mutters insults as he walks back towards the bar. Ethan sits heavily back down on his stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it. The thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours and will always betray you, no matter what. He finds a glass and downs the contents. So please go, I'll catch up with you whenever I need another. He laughs and taps the bar of a fresh drink. Okay, leave. You turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark and the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into the middle of the rim like hammers. So it's just gonna be, ooh, yes. Okay. Engage. Because that's one way for me to make money, is through my work at the one place, and that's through Engage. Right? Yeah, Engage. And then I can buy some food. I'll buy double. Just get me full. Leave. The ore exchange though. I don't want to sell these components, I want to find these components. Which I have. Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. I've done so many engineer actions and that has rarely ever fucking happened. Yeah, I'll just spend it now. Give me the fucking stabilizer. I need to use it. It'll give me my dice back. What is that? Passkey for an apartment found wrapped around the stabilizer vial. As you quickly leave the surgery, eager to be away from Toshiro's glare, you notice something wrapped around the stabilizer vial, clutched tightly in your... Yeah, I fucking noticed it. You open your hand and a thin film marked with holes and sigils unrolls from around the vial. At one end, it was a hard metal strip, a handle. Inspect the handle. The metal handle is worn and pitted, but you can see a set of numbers imprinted into it, 2074, and then crudely scratched into the handle at some later date, low end. You hold the cloudy film up to the light. It is perforated with an ornate pattern of holes. You can make out the word among the markings, passkey. Is this an entry key for somewhere? For a moment, you consider going back to the surgery to return the key. Return the key and then quickly think better of it. Did Sabine want to have this, or is Toshiro passing on a message? Time to head to the low end and find out. Cool. Sure. Is that right here? That's low end. Passkey. Who lives here? Question mark. Yeah, because like I want to complete this stuff before I go back and do anything. That way, if I lose any condition, it'll be recovered when I use the vial. There's the vial, not 100%. As you push the door open, the automatic light flickers on inside the apartment. They reveal yellow plastic panels, the curved shape of the wall-mounted utility units, the detritus of a routine life arranged on every surface. You step inside, clicking the door shut behind. The amber light of the aging fixtures glaze everything with pale orange. The work surfaces hold a variety of objects indistinct in the dull lighting. A pale blue light drifts from a doorway at the end of the room. Inspect the surfaces. Smudges through a thin layer of dust suggest a recent, rare, and hurried visit. They trace a path to the water dispenser, the auto wash, then the cabinet still half open. On the shelf sits an empty pill case. You cross the cramped utility room and its auto wash, dispensers, water closet towards the doorway. Through the doorway is a dark, warm room, lit only by the faint glow of a terminal screen. Water closet. Is this game fucking British? Wait, I think that's where they say fucking water closet. It's a fucking bathroom. But I guess they don't... Maybe it's used for just specifically ones with only a toilet and not a bath in it. Bathroom makes it sound like there's always a bath. The public bathroom. Ah, there's a bath in public? Scary. Faint glow of a terminal screen. Inspect the room. A bunk is tucked into the wall, the blankets ruffled, a wall desk glitters with rows of vials and containers. A briefcase lab sits open, loaded with rows of reagents and compounds you do not recognize. In comparison, this room is clean, ordered, and controlled. Terminal. As you approach, there is a crackle from somewhere in the dark. Sleeper. Sabine's voice shakily echoes through the apartment. Welcome to my home. I'm sorry I can't be there. I have had to make alternate arrangements. You hear rattling noises, static. I was able to record this message, but I don't dare to show my face. Something is happening with Yaligan. I no longer trust them. Their voice becomes distant, slipping behind the background noise. I have something to ask of you. I want you to get me out. Yaligan was supposed to hide me, to protect me. After everything happened, I was desperate, and then after that, I was too tired to care. A noise like waves passes over the recording, but I'm done with them now. I want out. Screw the debt. But I need insurance, something I can hold against them. I have my suspicions. So she wants that data. What do I got against the Yaligan? I got 2 Yaligan data. I'm gonna need to get a third one for her. As you know, you need me. A pause, something clicking in the dark. This isn't a threat. You have to understand my position here. Another pause. I know sleepers. I have been here before. I can help you, but not with Yaligan's noose around my neck. Get me data, get me information, get me something that I can use against Yaligan. Then I can get out and you can get what you need, please. Wave the static cut into Sabine's voice. Bring it here to my terminal. I'll get to it when I can. You look around the tiny room and try to imagine Sabine living here, working at the desk, sleeping on the bunk, blinking into the terminal in the dark. The recording cuts to static, filling the room with its white hiss, then silence. And back to thinking about her sleeping in the bunk, joining her in the bunk. Access the terminal. You hit front of the humming terminal and hit a few keys. Sabine has left an access port open, but the rest is encrypted, locked away behind passcodes. It seems Sabine might not trust you as much as they want you to think. Who does Sabine need to hide from, and what debt do they owe to Yaligan? You try to assemble the pieces, but too many are missing. The only thing you know is that without stabilizer, your body will die. You glance at the briefcase lab on the desk, its glassware glinting in the dark. You turn away and leave, the door clunking shut behind you. Back in the corridor, you notice the scrawled graffiti of a blade on the opposite wall. Yaligan, you feel yourself being drawn into something you don't quite understand. Yay, new drive. Oh wait, I got an upgrade point. Oh shit. I'm gonna put it into Intuit, and then the next one goes into Intuit +1. Endure is the one I've seen least of, along with Interface. After I get Intuit +1, I'm gonna start saving them. Okay, yeah. She wants 3, right? Yep, knew it. I ain't got any dice right now. And there's nothing I can do, really. Yeah. Wait, yeah, there is. I can go here. Give her the ship mind. Cool. And now back. And now... Oh, cool. Instantly get to upgrade. There we go. Intuit +1. Bam. I'm on my way from happy. If I can get to 3 points, I will shove it to get a +2 into engineer before the other things, I think. Yeah, probably. And Kita, you drop the shipmine core into the galley table with an emphatic bang, and Kita spins around from where she's been poring over some documents on her slate. Holy shit, Sleeper, did you actually land a shipmine? She rushes over and hefts the huge cylinder. Yeah, I fucking spent all the cash plus more. It's unrelated though. Hefts the huge cylinder, turn it back and forth. Well shit, it might actually work. She smiles wider than you've ever seen. Where did you get it? I built it, bought it. Trade secret, my guy. Keep your secrets. As long as I have a ship mine, I'm happy. Ankita bangs on the galley wall. Hear that, Amber? The sleeper got you a new ship mine. The sound echoes down the ship's passages. You have to admit, being in a small space with Ankita when she's this excited is a little intimidating. Ankita puts the ship mine back on the table. I'll start the process of fitting it as soon as I can. I might need your help with some of it. She heads back towards the counter to grab her slate. This isn't the only good news today either. Look, like my good karma is finally coming in. She throws the slate onto the table and spins it so you can see the screen. Take a look at this. You see a list of names and numbers. Nothing that exciting, along with what looks like a transit timetable. I found them. Found who? The thieves? My crew. She points at a name on the list, or more specifically, Ashton Cade. It was his pass that was used to access Amber and slice the ship mine. I thought he might have been killed or robbed, his pass stolen, but it turns out he crossed the Founder's Gap the very next cycle. So that's the motherfucker who stole your ship mine. How do you know? I know some of the crew over at the ferry, old mercs, used to run in an outfit I worked with. I saw them in the overlook and they mentioned they saw Ashton crossing. I checked the manifest and there he was. Looks suspicious. He hasn't said a word since the theft, and anyone wanting to hide out might head to the Greenway and go to ground. She flexes. He won't get far though. There's no real docks out there, only a couple of jetties in the waste. So what now? Now I fit the ship mine, that's the first priority. She pauses, but maybe you could help me out. Sure, how? It's like this. I head over there, especially in Amber. He'll spot me a mile off and go underground. He'll find a way to slip the station, or he'll bury himself so deep in the waste no one will ever find him. But you, Ashton doesn't know you. Exactly. All I need is for you to go there and sniff around. Not at the commune, not the stacks. He will have gone to the edges, the margins, the wild places. That's what Ashton likes. You see him, you locate him. Ping me on this. She hands you a comm earpiece. Seeing as this is merc work, I'll be happy to give you merc pay. She shifts in her seat. The thing is, I haven't got much left. So how about I tell the boys who run the ferry to give you a discount? No, it's not much, but once I grab this carrot, I'll pay up. 200 cryo. No, nothing less. 200 after I get him. That sounds like a deal. Sure. I'll get an upgrade point by the time I finish it as well. Gives you a heavy whack on the shoulder. Good, I owe you. Yes, you do. She lifts the ship mine up onto her shoulder with worrying ease. I'm going to go get this fit into Amber's core. You get any info and sense of where Ashton is hiding, let me know. She goes to turn and then stops. And once again, Sleeper, thank you. I appreciate it. I think she likes me. Ankita stomps off into the guts of Amber. Trying to stomp into Ankita's guts. With the ship mine, leaving you in the gallery, you glance around, a sudden nervous energy descending at what is to come. You never thought you'd get work as a mercenary, but then again, it seems the eye is full of surprises. Cool. Get Sabine out. I need to get the... Find Ashton. This is what she wants. Okay, where's Ashton? She said on the far, so he'd be all the way down here. Or is he on the other side? I don't know where he is. I guess I have to unlock, like, there's still like shit I gotta like discover plenty of. So I guess that, so yeah. Let's use that stabilizer, my full 5 dice, and end cycle. Damn, I'm going to bed a poor broke bitch. And bam. Oh, that is, that's gonna make me, oh. I'm about to splooge seeing them dice. Damn. That is a beautiful sight. Okay, so if I pass plus 19 cryo, if I lose minus 11. 50-50, let's run it. Let's go. Oh, 19's a positive, 11's a negative. Okay, that's enough gambling. 3 more days, I gotta pay his tab again. I'm not gonna go after the Yachten yet. What I need to do is I need to explore more, find more shit. Cause, no, not the Overlook Bar. Although with this, I can 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can get 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. I will be 1 away from finishing the distillery if I just pump it all into there. And that's 4 engineering actions. I can possibly get some scrap to recover my condition. I get no cash. I need like 50 plus to cover his shit, but I can do that in like a day or 2. Okay, so I need money, but it was the low end. Yeah, here's the low end. Yeah, if I get 8 in here, it'll show me more shit. Hell, even just doing 1, I believe, will show me more shit. So if I pump all these into here, I will see like a lot more, I believe. So let's just, yeah, let's put 1 in. Like, it shows me more shit around when I do this, right? Yeah, look, now there's a Minji Express, which I get express delivery. Oh, job. Cool. Okay, so I can get energy from making noodles or cash from working. I'm not gonna waste any more of that on that. I want to use it more towards like something. Oh, if I use 2 here, I can finish yard hand. Okay, Overlook Bar. You know what, yeah, let's just get the fucking distillery going. Because this will help me get cheaper food. At the very least, let's put 2 into it. But yeah, these like perfect ones. I can fucking do anything. But there isn't really much to do. And for stall, there's nothing to do there, nothing to do there. I can climb this. Because there's the freight hub, but I need +1 in interface to even do shit here. I can get random items. Oh, damn. But I only can do it 3 times before security stops me. I could keep climbing the free spoke, which it will fucking do with 2 of them. Minus condition or minus energy? I'd rather minus energy. It's -2 energy, damn. Okay, yeah, let's, yeah, I need to discover more things, don't I? Remind me, how much was this? Like 150? Just 100. When you mention a key to the spacers selling passes smiles, they'll give you a discount. Oh yeah, it was like 150, but since I know Akita, it's cheaper. Ooh, but I still need 100. I need to work. But I can work with like worser diet. But this is happening tomorrow. I don't want to waste my energy, and I don't fucking know where to put this really. Fuck it, it goes to the bar. So this will give 15, which will instantly be spent on food. Yep. Then come over here and then input that. Like, it takes so many to, it takes a whole 12 to fix the distillery. It better be worth it. Oh, I don't even need to eat food because I only wasted 1 energy. Yeah. Just end the cycle. Cool. Alright, yeah, see, this is more what I got a fear of. Hardin. Start off with Hardin. Been more than a few cycles since Fang confronted Hardin, and the silence since has been noticeable in your time with Fang. You haven't exactly found him to be reliable, but you did expect to hear the end of whatever plan he put into action. But if he won't come to you, you think as you approach the Havenge building, then it's time to come to him. After all, he did promise to fix your tracker, and you are getting nervous. Exactly. As you approach the bay doors, you see them wide open and light pouring out of the once dark room. Stacks of servers and terminals sit outside the bay, suddenly robbed of their mystery by the bright flood lamps. A figure Havenge security fatigues steps out of the bay as you get closer, carrying a stack of hardware. I am gonna approach them. As you get closer, you see the security officer taping up machines from Fang's stash with what looks like hazard tape. This isn't good. You again. Hardin is there, leaning beside the bay entrance so calmly that you barely noticed him. He has a slate in his hand and an inventory of seizures scrawled across it. Predictable, further evidence of Fang's collusions. You see another security officer come out of the bay and take notice of you. Where is he? Feigning ignorance or perhaps just abandoned. Hardin shakes his head. I believe you would choose your conspirators more wisely. I almost feel sorry for you. Hardin pushes away from the wall and comes closer. Don't worry, Sleeper. We have all the evidence we need. The confession won't be necessary. He gestures around the stacks of hardware, spying on fellow Havenge members, hoarding Solheim materials, and obsession with corporate data. Speaks for itself, does it not? Stay silent. Nothing to add. He looks up at the glass roof above and the stars beyond.